What is up, guys? This is Josh the Gamer here, coming at ya with a brand new video. So today we are going to be continuing on our Quorum programming tutorial series. Today in this tutorial we are going to be learning about a concept called polymorphism. Now, what is polymorphism? Well, polymorphism is pretty much where you define one method and what it does in a parent class, and then in a child class you override that method and have that child class do something else with it. So let's get started, shall we? So first off, in the main, I have a dog and a cat object. The dog object is named cat. The dog object is named dog. The cat object is named cat. Okay? I have the pet, dog, and cat classes from the previous tutorial. However, I got rid of all the code inside of those classes. Dog and cat should still inherit from the pet class. All right. So now, if we go inside of our pet class, we're gonna go ahead and type in some actions here. So let's go ahead and do an action. We're gonna name it make noise, and we're gonna have the computer say generic pet noise. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and do a action walk, and then we're going to have it say generic walking pet. Alright. So now that we have those two actions created, let's go ahead and save this. We're going to go into our cat class. I believe if we hit Control space, yep, they do. They come up, make noise, and walk. Go ahead and we're going to make another action in here called make noise. Now, what we just did here is we went and overrode the method called make noise that is in the pet class. And now we can actually have it do what we want it to do specifically for a cat. So let's do say meow with an exclamation point. Alright. And then we're gonna also do a walk. Gonna do the action called walk again. All right, and then we're gonna do say walking cat. All right. So now that we have that done, let's go over to our dog class and do the same thing. So we're gonna go ahead and override the action called make noise. We're going to do what we want specifically for the dog. So in this case, we want it to say woof with an exclamation point. Then we do the walk action. And then we want it to say walking dog. Alright, go ahead and save that now. Go into your main class, and then inside your action main, call those actions. So we're going to do dog, colon, and then as you can see, make noise and walk come up. Now, if we didn't override these methods, there would technically be two. why would there be 2 copies of each of the methods if there wasn't such thing as polymorphism? Well, the reason behind that is because if there wasn't such a thing as polymorphism, there would be 2 copies of the same method. One in the parent class, one in the dog or cat class. And since they're in different classes, it wouldn't throw an error. It would just say, oh, you have methods called this and this, or you have actions called this and this, and there are different classes. Which one do you want to use? You know, however, what we're doing is since we overrode them, that's not an issue. So we're gonna make noise for the dog, and then dog walk. Then we're gonna do cat make noise, and then cat walk. Alright, so now if we go ahead and save that, we build it to make sure that it's okay, perfect, and then we go ahead and run it.
Woof. Walking dog. Meow. Walking cat.
As you can see, we didn't have any problem. Very cool stuff. It actually works, and it's really, really cool. That pretty much is it for polymorphism. It's actually a very simple concept to understand in Quorum, but if you don't understand it still, I will leave a link in the video description to an article on polymorphism, so you can read up on it and try to understand it. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this tutorial, and we will see you all in the next one.